Hello kids, welcome to Magical Fun Story with me, Miss Stephanie. Today we are going to read a story together. The title is Little Bit. This is a story about Nancy and a horse. This story is written by Kelvasa. Let's go. Nancy sat in her room, busy with her color pencils. What were you doing upstairs, honey? Nothing, Nancy replied. Drawing horses again? Asked Mom with a smile. Nancy loved horses and dreamed day and night about having one. You can't have horse as a pet, Nancy, said Mom. No, I don't want a horse as a pet. I just want a horse as a friend. Nancy was shy in school and just didn't have any friends. She wasn't sure why. I guess I just don't fit, she thought. A few days later, Nancy's mom told her she had a surprise for her. While in the market, Nancy's mom had found a flyer on the bulletin board about fundraising event for a horse rescue in the area. What's a horse rescue? Nancy asked. Well, it's a place where horses that don't have homes anymore can live safely. But the place needs money and volunteers to help the horses. The flyer was asking for donations, volunteers, and any other help someone could offer. Nancy's mom brought her to the event that weekend. Nancy could barely contain her excitement in the car. The horse barn was beautiful. Each horse had its own stall. Nancy peered over one stall door and saw a horse, much smaller than the rest, standing all the way in the corner. Oh, that's Little Bit, said the program director as she opened the stall door. Little Bit backed away a few feet. The director explained, she is a little shy because she's shorter and not as pretty as the other horses. She doesn't get much attention from visitors. She's shy like me, said Nancy. But I think Little Bit is beautiful. Nancy's mind was made up. She asked her mom if she could volunteer. After a lot of discussion, they agreed. You can volunteer at the rescue after school 3 days a week, only if you keep up with your homework and your good grades. Nancy was ecstatic. Nancy had so much fun volunteering at the rescue that she stayed at the center for almost 10 years. In that time, she earned Little Bit's trust and they became inseparable. Furthermore, pretty horses came and went, but there was a connection Nancy shared with a Little Bit that made her happy like nothing else could. Each day, Nancy arrived at the rescue. Little Bit was waiting, excited to see her. Nancy would walk a little bit on the lead line, stopping to let her eat grass, and would brush her coat and talk to her like friends do. In those years, Nancy became more confident, more outgoing. She made friends both at the center and at school. She knew Little Bit had changed her life. Soon, it was time for Nancy to go off to college. The thought of leaving Little Bit even for a semester made Nancy sad. On her last day, she hugged Little Bit. She explained to the little horse that she was going away for a few months, but would be back. She talked to her as if she was human, because in her heart, she knew that Little Bit was her best friend. On her drive home, Nancy remembered everything she learned from Little Bit. She learned to be patient. She learned that trust is not given, but earned. And most of all, she learned that how you look on the outside has nothing to do with how beautiful you are on the inside. The end. Wow! Are you excited for the story? May I ask, do you have a best friend? Who is your best friend? Tell me in the comment section. And don't forget to share this video, subscribe, and also comment about the question that I just asked. Okay? See you in the next magical fun story.